So this is week 10. The first part of the journal is implementation of learning. So my goals for last week were my recurring goal of praying and writing down my impressions, keep singing with Logan, and talking to the children more during snack. And it's kind of funny that those are my goals because I don't even think I ended up doing snack. I think I was supposed to do snack. And then I ended up not doing snack, which was very odd. I don't remember doing snack. And then singing with Logan, he wasn't really there. I suppose... No, he was there on Monday. Yeah, because I think we had an incident. That was this past week, wasn't it, I think? Anyway. And so I guess I sang with him a little bit, but I don't know. I didn't really have a chance to work on those goals this week. So yeah, that's weird. So I can't really say about my progress because I mean I didn't really have a chance to have progress. But my goals, I'm gonna keep my recurring goal, and then I'd like to have the goal again about keep singing with Logan. I want to do that because I think it's been really positive. And I'm trying to come up with a song that I can sing to help relate how to interact positively with his peers, like if he's angry or if he does try to reach out for someone, try to come up with a song that can help him recognize that that's not okay. I'm not super great at writing songs, but we'll see what happens. And then I also want to try to, I noticed that there are some children in lab that aren't as social as the other children. And so I want to try to scaffold some positive social interactions. So maybe encouraging other children to invite other children to do something, or encouraging the children that like to play by themselves, like maybe modeling how to ask to play to do something. I'll have to, I have a few ideas, I guess, but I'm kind of thinking it'll happen in the moment. I'll decide which strategy is best. But yeah, I think it would be good to help model and scaffold some positive social interaction. So that's something that I'm going to work on this week. This next section is the reflection as a support teacher. So I was outdoors. Why can't I remember what I did on Monday? I'm not sure. I was outdoors. I did do hand washing. Pretty uneventful. Outdoors was really fun. Outdoors is always really fun. I had some really good opportunities to interact one-on-one with some of the children, and to, I don't know, just really give them my attention, because when we were outside, at one point there were only 2 children outside. No, there were 3. At one point there were only 3 children outside, and so it was kind of fun just being able to focus on them, and they were having a great time, so that was good. I didn't lead small focus. I supported in closing circle. We did bear hunt. Bear hunt was kind of popular this week, and I noticed that if you're very exaggerated in your movements, then the children get very engaged. So if you're very exaggerated with your facial expressions, or you're making like really bold movements when you're going along with the song to get into it, because there were a few children that weren't really as excited the song at the beginning, but I would make eye contact and I would be very wild and exaggerated with my movements, and then they would smile because they thought I'd look funny probably, and then they started to dance along. So that's good. Children like things that are big and bold. What went well? Also, so something that we've been working on with one of the children, we've given him, because he has a hard time wanting to stay at gathering time and not getting up and walking around and being in front of the teacher. And so we gave him the little ice pack teddy, and he was squeezing that in his hands, and that seemed to help a little bit. And then I remembered in core we had talked about how one of the girls in another lab, she was given her own little space during gathering time, so she knows like that's her spot. And I saw the tape on the little shelf, and so I grabbed it and I quickly made a little X, and I said, you know, hey, this spot is right here for you. This is your special spot. And he sat down. I mean, he sat next to it and he put the teddy bear on the X, but yeah, he did. He sat and he stayed there for a while. And so that's something that we might want to continue to try, having him have his own little spot close to the teacher. That would probably be helpful. Oh, excuse me. So that was an example of differentiated instruction. Another example of differentiated instruction, it's actually kind of funny. I was trying to increase my parallel talk with Wyatt, and so we were at the sensory table for a while. He was pretty engaged. He was probably there almost 10 minutes? No, that seems like a long time. He was there for quite a while though, and I was using parallel talk the whole time, and I was being very animated, and I didn't stop talking. And at one point I got up to help another child, and he came and he grabbed my hand and brought me back to the sensory table, so that was nice. So I think maybe he appreciated hearing that language. And then after lab, Michaela came in and said that was something that we needed to do. She was like, you guys really need to work on that parallel language and model that good language with Wyatt and Parker. And I said, hey, that's what I was doing. So I thought it was pretty nice that something that I was already working on was something that was important. So that was good. I was remembering my goal from last week about increasing parallel talk, and that's something that I was trying to do. I had a lot of parallel talk when I was outside as well, with Charles, who was also kind of nonverbal. I'm not really concerned about anything. Well, I guess I am a little concerned. I think a few of the children will be coming back this week, and so we haven't had as many children the past couple of times, so I think it'll be interesting to have children who are definitely very excitable and haven't been there for a while to come back. That'll be interesting. But it'll be okay. We're strong and we've learned a lot, so I think it'll be good. Other than that, yeah, that's my reflection for this week.